Today's stream can be pretty much summed up by this.
Please, I need normies to stay away from VTubing! Stay away! Fucking normies!
Thank you, Punko.
Please.
So, as you guys know, Twitch has updated its TOS. And Twitch, okay, the rules didn't technically change. They just clarified them. But they've affirmed a lot of our suspicions, okay? A lot of our suspicions. And a lot of the wordings in this TOS really bothers me. And I'm going to go over the back and forth arguments that people are doing. I hope YouTube doesn't ban me for the buttocks, by the way. I forgot to censor that one. Here in my post, I said VTubers need to cover their hips and buttocks, not allowed to take shots for donos anymore, and must refrain from doing sexual jokes / sexual framing if they have lolis showed as model. Meanwhile, on Twitch, we have that kind of content. There's literally a tiny kiddie's pool with no water in the background. I said, I'm sorry, but an anime buttock will always be more gracious and dignified than a real one. Listen, I ain't taking shots at real butts, okay? But I just, for me, it's like, it's kind of like the big boba versus like flat-chested argument. It's just anime figures are more slender, okay? So for me, it looks less raunchy, all right? That's just a personal opinion. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I know this argument has been attracting a lot of the incel audience too. And full disclaimer, I don't give a shit what they do on the platform. I don't care. If she wants to shake her ass on camera, go for it, okay? I don't care. I am French Canadian. We're totally okay with sex. We're totally okay with talking about sexual stuff. That's not something I would do. But all the more power to her, okay? I'm not trying to stop anybody from getting that bag. My problem is the double standards. That's it. So I'm gonna clarify that right away. It's the double standards. That's it. Why is VR chat avatars allowed to do, to take off their clothes and to do like more goon stuff and not us, all right? We're gooners too. Gooners too. We should be allowed to goon. And on top of that, okay, there was some pushback also on the, not being able to take shots for subs. Where's the line there? Like, literally, the problem with them is that their rules are so general. Where's the line for the subs thing? Is it every sub? What if it's a small streamer? What if they get only 5 subs in 6 hours of stream? Then they took 5 shots. Is that just gonna make them go off the rails? No, I don't think so. What if they get gifted 20 subs in 1 minute? Okay, then the shots become a little bit too... It becomes too much. All right, I agree with that. Then it's a health risk. And you know what? I was never really crazy about like the Twitch trend of turning the streamers into like circus monkeys. Like we do all these crazy things. We do all these health risk things to entertain people. I'm not a fan of that trend. Okay, I even think like really long subathons where you just stream the whole time without any break. I also think that could be dangerous. Same with all, the TikTok trends and the challenges. So I think there is, okay, I think there is a line there, but I think that, again, these rules and the way it's phrasing, it's not really putting a good line, and it's going to be subjective, and it's going to come down to the Twitch staff subjectively deciding did this person have too much to drink or not. Just like Shondo got banned because she had 3 glasses during the whole night. And that was deemed a health risk. That was deemed a health risk. Are you serious? Are you freaking kidding me? Selling activities which may cause harm for monetary gain is not allowed. What is the cinnamon challenge, by the way? I bet it's gonna be another dumbass TikTok challenge, and I hate those. Drinking goal streams are allowed, provided the drinking that takes place is not excessive and would not reasonably be expected to cause harm. Phrased like this, I would think, that's decent. I open up a bottle at 100 subs. All right. But I mean, in Asmongold's chat, I feel like 100 subs is probably reached faster than in my chat, for example. And then that also doesn't answer the fact that Shondo got banned for having 3 glasses of like this weak alcohol. Trying to swallow pure cinnamon? Are you eating a spoonful of cinnamon dry? Sounds gross. Alright, so back to the attire policy. The attire policy applies to VTubers in the same way it applies to other streamers. Genitalia, buttocks, hips, female presented nipples, and underbust must be covered at all times on general streams. These guidelines apply to VTuber models, but not video games characters. No, if it applied to video games character, people would get banned left and right just by playing The Witcher, so at least there's that. But including those uploaded into games such as VR chat, in VR chat, they're controlled by a person. Yeah, you can't control the other people in VR chat. So I see why they want to allow it, because you can control everybody else that's in the VR chat world with you, but the avatar that you're controlling is the same as a VTuber. It's literally the same. It's 2D to 3D. So I don't understand this rule. I just don't. And then this other part also brings me some worries. Depicting fictional anime characters of a childlike appearance, lolis/shotas, with any kind of sexual framing is not allowed. How are they gonna decide what's a loli shota? It's gonna come down to that. Like it always does. And there's no clear rule about it. No one can accurately describe what's a loli shota. So it's going to be completely subjective once again. And I feel like Shondo is 100% the reason for that rule. It feels it feels like a direct response to the backlash for Shondo getting banned. Yes. This applies to VTubers and within games where avatars are uploaded, such as VR chat with childlike avatars, even if the broadcaster and operator of the avatar is above the age of 18. Any humor regarding anything sexual in relation to minors will result in immediate action on your account. Okay, so this rule doesn't mean that you can't joke about lolis as well, or is it just joking about real minors? I think it's gonna be taking in a way where you cannot joke about loli shota. So if you are playing gacha game, guys, gacha game, Azure Lane, for example, and you're like, oh my god, this loli is so cute, or you make a joke like Kizuna I did, bark bark, or you make a joke like Sayu did, for example, on that she loves shotas, then what, now it's a TOS? Now it's a TOS infringement? It's so fun. Why are we... I hate the sanitization of humor that we're progressively going into. What is childlike for them? Is it shibis? Is me? Am I a loli for Twitch? Am I a loli for Twitch? Because animes look young. Like, they look inherently young. Every anime girl looks young. Even Tsunade, who looks fucking 60 years old, looks young. Marine could be considered a loli for some people. For Christ's sake. It's gonna come down to the person applying the rule, and I don't trust these Twitch staffer. I mean, Marine is only 17-year-old. Yeah, wink wink. They left it vague on purpose, exactly. I mean, we are anime fans. We've had full-on discussions on what is a loli on this channel. You guys can check my old VODs. And we couldn't even come to a consensus. We are the people that should know the most about it. And we couldn't even make up our mind. We couldn't come to a consensus. How are these normies going to come to a consensus? So what? So Fallen Shadow, Shondo, she showed her feet on stream. She has a loli model, and she got banned for sexual attire, or whatever. What is it called? She got banned for this rule, for sexual framing. So showing feet is sexual framing? The fuck? What? This is sexual teams? It's feet. Hey, Parrot. Then we have Chromo here, who has a chibi model. Let's pull up her model real quick. Oh my god, she has a lot of photos. Oh, my food's here. But I didn't have time to cook before the stream. So, okay, I'm back. I swear I'm gonna install a door buzzer right next to my desk. Do you guys think I can find a clip of her on YouTube? Oh, she's collabed with Pippa before. So this is her model. Oh, I'm hiding it. By the way, Twitch censors the word loli. Like, you can't say it in the chat. Whoa, 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 enhance that picture. Never good in my life. Saying feet is that a total self-report? No, it's not. Yes, that's the girl that got banned recently. And honestly, overall, I don't want to talk about the whole debate again because that's been talked about over and over again. But I still don't get it. Look, I'm not super into lolicon content. You know, I enjoy the Gura spicy fan arts. I don't go into the extreme stuff, but still, I don't understand why it has to be persecuted, because I guarantee you, the people that are into that content, they look at real children and they find them disgusting. They look nothing like the anime children depicted in mangas. The bodies are completely different. It's not the same at all. It's not a one-to-one thing. And this is what people like Emmy Okay or whatever that girl is just doesn't understand. They just don't get it. Promu got banned on her birthday for being frisky. She wasn't breaking any TOS. She says that her streams were labeled 18+. She makes plenty of jokes, but never act like a child or make jokes about that. And my model is a chibi creature. She says she's a hag. This is unfair. I'm sorry my birthday party got cut short. I didn't get to do the karaoke like I wanted to. Wait, did she get banned in the middle of her stream? Yeah, real children are ugly and loli are not. Exactly, Parrot. Real children look like Chucky, okay? They're creepy. Loli or chibi, will the Twitch staff know the difference? For sure they won't. Dude, you know they won't. You know they won't. And that's what bothered me about this rule. My only guess is an effort to properly abide by Twitch rule on loli show you must label your stream as mature only 18+, which he did. But labeling your stream like such will lead to abuse of language, since mature only and 18+ can be interpreted as sexual, which is against the sexual loli show rule. So are VTubers just stuck? What are they supposed to do? They spend thousands on their models. What are they supposed to do? I feel like everybody's just scrambling. Dude, when I saw this change, I had to do a double take. And I was like, does my model break any of the rules? And I couldn't remember. Like, I had to pull up an image of my model to see if my hips were properly covered and stuff. And thank God they are. It could have easily been something. Maybe I'll get caught in the next ban wave or the next rule wave that they'll add. So there's another post that sparked a lot of discussion, and it's going to be a segue into my next topic. So Nimu says, I am 24. My loli VTuber model is the same as my IRL adult body. I assume that since many people mistake me for being a minor, I'm not allowed to be an adult anymore. Why is it I'm doing something wrong by making mature jokes as an adult? I can't help how I look or sound. Hey, La Stanza. So yeah, I feel like a lot of people that have just petite model, they're going to be confused for lolis. A lot of people that have chibi models, they're going to be confused as a loli. And they're probably going to get banned for it or get a strike. That's okay, Rima. You can just stream from the hot tub section of the... That's what Lydia started to do. I'm wondering if it's going to work out. And on top of that, Legal Mindset pointed out a really oddly specific term in the Twitch TOS. I added that, okay? It says, making derogatory statements about another person's perceived sexual practices, sexual morality, or sexual health. Alleging that a person is sexually immoral due to their attire or physical appearance, stating that a person's attire reflects negatively on their sexual practices, suggesting that a person's channel is only popular or has not been suspended due to sexual favors. So I assume this is for in-platform conduct only and doesn't apply for out-of-platform conduct, right? And I wonder if they added that because a lot of people were kind of flaming the hot top streamers. I can only assume it's because of in response to that. Now, obviously, why would you go into their channel and say that to them? You know, they're just trying to farm donos. So obviously, if you go into somebody's channel and you say something like that to them, you're gonna get banned anyway. So I don't know why this Twitch rule is a little redundant. I bet they're viewing VTubers as cartoons and that cartoons are for children, and finally cartoons should not serve sexual content to our children. They should just make Twitch 18+. They should just make it 18+. Now, I know that people are like, oh, but people lie about their age online. Sure, but every extra barrier that you add is going to filter some people out. Rima, you're only popular because of gooners? True. This just reminds me of Twitch banning the word simp because staff were all being... Oh my god, you're so right. I forgot about that. I actually forgot they banned the word simp. Yes, I do. I think all social media should be 18+, actually. It's now we know that it affects the brain very negatively. It's very bad for your brain development too. Now we're seeing the impact of social media now with the young people. They're illiterate in schools. There's a million videos on that. I think we're gonna react to a few ones, my next react stream. It's crazy. They have like short attention span. They throw tantrums all the time. iPad kids. And you know, the depression rates have gone up since social media for men and women. And it's not getting better. Long until we see a 100% platform dedicated to VTubers. I mean, there's Anime Live. It's not gonna work. Any Live, it's too niche. In social media, it's good to be niche, but not too niche. You gotta find the right balance. And okay, we're gonna look at a post that's also saying something similar, and I'll give you guys your thoughts on it. This person says, can we stop comparing hot tub streamers to VTubers like it's some weird gotcha moment? I mean, I feel like it is a gotcha moment. It's two different mediums and it's getting old and it feels a little misogynistic somehow. I don't think it's misogynistic to want the standards and rules evenly applied, but there are some misogyny inserted into the argument by bad faith actor or people, as usual, taking something and pulling it to 100. There's always going to be like people like that. Just ignore them and interact with the people that are, you know, staying focused on the topic, okay? These people are diluting the conversation. If it's not your type of content, just don't watch it. That's it.